Ongwanada supports people who struggle, if you like, to be recognised within the communities, to who, sadly, are often overlooked or forgotten. That's where I see my role, I see our role in making sure that these people are not forgotten. To make sure that they have access to the same services you or me or any other member of this community enjoys or participates in. That, to me, is the core of what this is all about. My name is Alistair Lamb. I'm the Chief Executive Officer at Ongwanada and had the dubious pleasure of assuming that role 6 weeks before the pandemic hit. Ongwanada is an anglicised version of an Indigenous word. I believe it's Mohawk in origin, meaning our community or our home. And that represents the core of what Ongwanada is all about.
I like living in this house, just looking at my Bibles and play cards and color. Sometimes I go out sometimes with my friends, going shopping, sometimes get new stuff. That's the fish I got. It's hard to see him. That's him right there. This is my TV. This is my pictures of my dad, my family. I love my room here.
I was thinking enough way, and I painted all this.
Ongwanada provides services that extend beyond, if you like, traditional supports and services for people with developmental disabilities. We have a fairly significant clinical footprint by offering occupational therapy or physical therapy or social work. We have a pharmacy, so we have a fairly broad range of clinical services that many agencies don't actually offer, that makes Ongwanada somewhat unique, and it allows us to actually manage or care for or support a kind of unique population, be they behaviourally complex, be they medically complex.
So at Ongwanada we have a small rehab department. We have 2 occupational therapists and 2 physiotherapists, and we often work together as a team. Their overall goal is to help people live the fullest lives they can in terms of their physical health and their mental health and well-being. You know, not everybody enjoys exercise for the sake of exercising, and so sometimes we have to kind of trick ourselves into it or basically make it fun, right? So we can promote a lot of physical activity and movement through play. With chronic conditions like cerebral palsy, you're at risk for developing contractures, and so we use positioning devices, like this is a special splint, to try to maintain joint range of motion and joint health.
It's usually our physiotherapists that develop our hydrotherapy programs, which are exercise programs for our clients to go into the pool. It's mostly a stretching of muscles, stretching of any contours of their arms and legs, things that they can't normally do on their own. We do have 1 or 2 clients that are wheelchair bound that can actually still walk in the water. Once you're in the water, your weight is supported by the water, so it's not as much weight for you to have to support yourself.
So we normally do person-centered plans once a year. We go through a whole process where we look at what people like and what they don't like, what's working for them, what's not working for them, and then we assist them to identify the goals, the things that they want to work on in the coming year. So the hope is that they build on their strengths. There's things they want to do in the community or things they want to try. That's something that we document, and then they have the option to do that over the coming year. It holds the staff and the agency accountable to ensure that the individuals get the opportunity, and also gives the individuals opportunities to do things that they never thought they could do in the past.
I'm doing good. I struggle a little bit with my thoughts, but I put them into my paintings as much as I can. And I try my hardest to just do what I can for people, because I want to care for people and I want to help them out as much as I can for art. They can do art too, and they can express themselves with feelings and emotions. I made this bear because when my nephew passed away, his favorite was bears, and I had to do something to just kind of put his bear on here, and it makes me feel better whenever time I see it. I think of him. I've been selling my paintings because it's for a trip that I'm going on to Ottawa.
Our department is the Client Information Services Department at Ongwanada, and basically we each play a different role in maintaining the client information management system that we established. That system allows for frontline staff and any other staff to really gain access to information that would help provide care, help individuals when they go to hospital, to doctor's appointments. It is really allowing a person-centered feel and thinking process, which allows for goals to be looked at and analyzed and then be more person-centered towards the individuals.
My name is Eldin. Write songs.
My name is Donald Hickey. I walk around, see stuff, have a beer. My truck's all rusted. My worker helped me find this place. And I like living here. People's great.
I'm going to get some carrots. My name's Tom, and the garden started in 1993. We have classes with clients to come out and learn about gardening and helping plant and harvest. 3 years ago, we had an upgrade with help of sponsors and our OT department. Repaved walkways, enhanced shed. We had a gentleman build raised gardens. It's much more accessible. It's been very successful. It's very enjoyable.
My name is Lisa Holmes. I'm the manager for the Community Network of Specialized Care. We provide case management and case coordination services for individuals who have a developmental disability and complex or high support needs. So we have a complex support coordinator on our team who works with individuals who have complex behavioral or mental health issues. We have a healthcare facilitator who works with individuals who have complex medical issues. And we have a justice case manager who works with individuals who've come into contact with the justice system or who are at risk of coming into contact with the justice system.
We specialize in caring for clients with behavioral issues. But what's kind of different about our treatment approach is that we have the team here and the resources to be able to kind of deal with a little bit more intensive behaviors, and we can watch them under more of like a small encounter. So it's not like a big group of people that we're trying to deal with. We're really tailoring the care for that client, and everything is based on their goals and what they want or what the family has for them. A client that we had was in and out of foster homes. They're in and out of the hospitals with some behavioral issues as well as medication errors. And ever since this individual has been in our program, we've really helped to do therapy sessions, medication. They meet one-to-one with doctors. Before, they were in group homes and they had lots of people caring for them all at once. This individual will now be moving over into an area that they can actually do things on their own and even administer their own medications. So we've seen a drastic change in their behavior and their goals are all being met. So we're really excited for that client and for all our clients that are currently at treatment that they're all progressing really well. Ongwanada offers amazing training for their staff and always wants us to continue learning. So there's lots of different opportunities here for staff and clients to kind of achieve more in their life and more in their careers.
Oftentimes, when we work with this population, I like to approach it in what I call solution-focused. In other words, I try not to offer my advice. What I try to do is ask the client that I'm seeing, has there been a time in your life where something is working? So in other words, to try and facilitate success that the client has experienced in the past. It boosts confidence, reinforces good thoughts and choices, behaviors. What I like to really try to do is say to clients in a nutshell, it's not what's wrong with you that you've sought help. It's what's right with you that you want to change.
People don't come into this business to be millionaires. People come into this business because they have a heart for supporting folks who have developmental disabilities and are often overlooked in society. They have a heart for equity, they have a heart for the, if you like, disadvantaged. That's why people come into this business. And I think people at Ongwanada, staff at Ongwanada, from myself to frontline staff, to the maintenance staff, to the housekeeping staff, to all the staff, have that at their core. And that to me is absolutely fundamental. And that's why the team at Ongwanada is as strong as it is, because everybody has that purpose.
Good cooks, good workers.
Yes.
Lean on me when you're not strong.